Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday evening. The wacky Thursday streams, friends. Things get a little bit out of control on our Thursday evening streams. Welcome back, hope everybody's doing well. Matthew, good to see you. Nismo, welcome back. Caleb, good to see you. Kango, welcome back. Robert, good to see you. Atif, good to see you, my friend. Andre, good to see you. Skyworkers here, good to see you, man. New Route Master, good to see you. MN Sports Fan, welcome back. Sticks, good to see you. Austin, my man, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Leonard, good to see you. Chris Clark, welcome back, my friend. Trey Young, good to see you, man. 7 Aviation, good to see you, man. Welcome back. 49 Whiskey, good to see you. Cardio, welcome back. J. Luke, good to see you. Steven, welcome back. Sebastian, good to see you. Diamond Mike, good to see you, my friend. Jack, good to see you. Flaboys here. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. JR Crescent, good to see you. Dominic, good to see you. Mr. Wilson, good to see you. Welcome back. Appreciate everybody being here. We're just getting the catering on board. It's around dinner time here in Phoenix, so we're loading up some food and some snacks for economy, and we're going to be feeding our first class members here on this flight. Golf Kilo 4, good to see you. Mr. Mark, good to see you as well. Rohan, good to see you as well, man. Welcome back, friends. We've got some new scenery to check out today. Exclamation point scenery in chat if you're curious, if you would like a link to the BM Sim AM world coming out. Major issue, logging in, livery wasn't working, couldn't activate any buttons, spawned on runway and relocated to the gate, and all is normal. You know what, Skyworker, it's funny you say that. That happens to me about once every like 25 times I load into the simulator. Just weird stuff happens. Like the Fenix app won't launch, it like puts me on the runway. Yeah, 1 out of every 25, 30 times I would say it does that. Actually hasn't done it in a long time, I'm knocking on wood now. Hasn't done that in a long time, so fingers crossed maybe it won't do it anymore. Anyways, glad to see you're back here and ready to rock and roll tonight. Going to be a fun one, friends. We are scheduled for an hour and 43 minutes down to San Francisco this evening. We are flying real-time, real weather as always. Looking for a cruise altitude of 36,000 feet today. It's going to be a great day and evening of flying. Very excited for this one. Finally, a third-party San Francisco. As I mentioned in my streams before, we also do have Flitebeam Studios. Flitebeam does amazing work. They're also going to be releasing a scenery for San Francisco here in the near future. Within the next month or two, I think it's going to be coming. So depending on how dire you are for a San Francisco, if you can wait and then you can weigh the pros and cons of each scenery, because I'm sure there's going to be some, that might be the smartest. If you're don't really care whether it's Flitebeam or BM Sim World or AM, you just want a third-party San Francisco, again, exclamation point scenery in chat, that'll pop up the Nightbot command, or you can click on the link in the description below. But I would advise, as a man of the people, as you guys know, I would advise waiting to see what Flitebeam is going to offer. That would be my suggestion to you, unless, like I said, you're diehard, a diehard San Francisco, you need it, you know what I mean? So how confident are you that Flitebeam is coming soon? Very confident. I'm in their Discord, and they actually posted that it's in beta now, and it should be coming sometime in June, they said. 49 Whiskey. So, like I said, about a month is when I think they're planning for the release. So, anyways, friends, let's jump inside the aircraft. The aircraft has started boarding. We're getting some fuel on board, waiting for the baggage to show up, and then we are on our way to San Francisco. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's start programming some things, getting some things ready here on this bad boy. The only thing I've done is I've turned on the external power and the battery switches. That's it. Everything else is in a cold and dark state. So we'll get our Deers left side, right side, and center, all to the nav position. We'll continue our flows down here. We'll get our cap on. We'll get our ground control on. Good. Nav and logo lights are on. EPU master start switch can go on. Get some brightness up on the overhead. No smoking to auto. We'll arm our emergency exits, and we'll bump our cargo heat to the aft position. Beautiful. You can see the aircraft is boarding through the EFB. We have 159 passengers, 158 passengers down to San Francisco this evening. 2,300 kilograms of cargo and 7,300 kilograms of fuel. Let's go down to the McDo. We'll hit our FMG tab. Beautiful. JJ, 15 months. Appreciate you, my man. We'll hit our NitRef tab. We'll do our NIT request. Huge no floaties to you, JJ. Thank you very much for 15 months. I appreciate you, man. And JJ says, if it's arts and crafts night at Camp Captain Canada. Jeez, I couldn't say that one. Arts and crafts. Not yet. Camp hasn't officially opened yet. Camp opens probably at the beginning of June. Probably the final, I guess technically we are in the final week. No, next week would be the final week of May. May into June. I think that's when summer happens. We're going to go with an initial cost index of 5. We will bump that up once we get up to cruise altitude. And our cruise altitude is 36,000 feet today. Beautiful. Let's go to our flight plan page. We do not have any ATC here on the ground. It doesn't look like we have any ATC on our... Somebody may jump on Oakland Center, LA Center, something like that, but for the time being, no ATC, unfortunately. We are planning for a departure out of runway 26. So they're departing 26 and 25 right, according to the ATIS. So we're going to go with runway 26 just because it's a little bit shorter, and we are departing out towards the north, so it would make sense to depart on the furthest northern runway. Runway 26 is what we're planning. We're going to be on the Keynes 3. So we're going to go to departures. We are going to plan 26 on the Keynes 3 departure. Good. We're going to go with the harbor transition. Yes. And then we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Into San Francisco this evening. 28 left is closed. So we're going to plan for the ILS 28 right. We're going to try and mimic real world ops. So 28 left is closed for maintenance. I believe they're repaving or something like that. I don't know. But we're going to be on the Surfer 4 arrival. We don't have any transition in our approach via. I believe we want to take it via Eddy. If we look at the Surfer 4, yes. Eddy, 6,000 feet, 240 knots. So select Eddy as our arrival transition, and we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. We'll scroll through the flight plan. We'll make sure we have no discontinuities, no weird things going on, which we don't. Perfect. Everything looks good to me there. I am happy with that. Let's go and get some screen brightness down here just a little bit in the aircraft. That will look good. Let me come down here. I'll get these guys down as well. Good, good, good. Cool. We're looking good, chat. Let me get to chat here. Thank you again, JJ. I appreciate you, man, for your 15 months. Appreciate you, man. How's the new update? So far, so good, man. I really haven't run into any issues with it, to be honest with you. Performance seems to be much better, especially like micro stutters and weird things going on. Everything seems to be working well. So, Jake, appreciate you, man. 1 month. Says 1 month of trying to keep going to the leaf. Huge enough floaties to you, Jake. Appreciate you, man. 23 more months to go. I have faith. We'll revisit this in 23 months. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's been real smooth. Yeah. How much you want to bet that the 777 comes out the second I'm away for 3 weeks? I mean, it would be the flight sim gods, right? CWA, it wouldn't be any better. Opinions on the BM World Seattle. Probably my least favorite of all the Scenery 7, to be honest with you, that they've done. I really like their San Diego. Their Fenix is okay. It can be a little bit heavy on performance sometimes. I like their Miami. They're a decent developer. I feel like they're like, you know, they're not quite like Fly Tampa, vertical, any builds, but they're much better than like, you know, Feel There, Latin VFR, some of the other guys, right? So I put them right in the middle. I would say they're a good developer. But everybody's going to have their own opinions about, you know, what they think is good or bad or whatever it may be, right? So, finally had DX12 satellite bleed through gone. Yes, that's a big one as well. Yeah, really good Seattle scenery would look awesome. Does it exist? It does, yeah. I mean, the BM Sim AM World, same company that made this Fenix that we're at right now, and the same company that made the San Francisco that we're flying into, they have a Seattle as well. Is that hat fitted? It is, yes. What's the most popular flight route in the world? Well, popular as in like destination-wise, or popular as in like the routing, like there's that many people on it every day? I guess it would be two different things potentially, right? Good evening, Captain. Can't believe SFO finally has scenery now. Yes, yeah, exclamation point scenery in chat as well. If you want to pull open the scenery, I do have my link to the AnyBuild store, so it also helps out the channel every time you buy a product using my code. So there's links down in the description below, or you can hit exclamation point scenery and that'll pop you open both sceneries that we're using today. Let's go to the AtSu menu. Let's go to the AOC menu. We're going to have a couple received messages, maybe one. Yeah, preliminary load sheet, so we'll accept that. Good, and then we'll wait for the finalized load sheet once we're fully boarded. Thought you would be flying the new Neo. We will be doing that this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I just didn't have time to like load it up and configure it and get everything ready today, Flight Simulation Experience. The sim update dropped about an hour before I went live, and it took me about 45 minutes to install the sim update. So I just didn't have time, man. I didn't want to make people sit there and watch me kind of fiddle around with controls and stuff like that. So I'm out to the farm to cut the grass tomorrow. Then I'll be home early in the evening. I'll sit down. I'll spend some time. I'll probably do a practice flight or two, and we'll kind of figure out what we want to do for the rest of the weekend. Just warning you, it's a pain in the ass to set up. It's a learning curve. Do practice flights. I mean, it's an A320 Neo. I'm pretty familiar with AnyBuild's products as well. So I'm pretty confident I'll be okay, to be honest with you. What's so pain in the ass about setting it up? That's what I'm more interested in. The tornado in the US are crazy. There are some crazy tornadoes, yeah, the weather. I'm really interested to see the A320 performance on your end. It's atrocious on my end. I get an average of 40% worse FPS than the Fenix. Jeez. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, I'll probably right up... Don't you have a better PC than I do, Andre? I'll probably be right up in that boat as well then, man. Currently staining a wood shelf project of mine. Nice, very cool. Very, very cool. Are you excited for Jetstream's Geneva? I didn't even know they were making one. The Geneva that we have available right now is not very good, Diego. So yeah, I'll welcome a new Geneva, sure. Yeah. Getting 120 FPS on the ground in Phoenix in the sim. Nice. We have the same or less more specs. Okay, got you. Got you. I just jumped in and the fly-by-wire settings work. Just make sure you put the SimBrief ID in the MICDO as well as the EFB for uplink. Okay, thank you. Should buy the BMW SFO or wait for Flightbeam? That's up to you, Bennett. I mean, I can't tell you how to spend your money. That's on you to be a conscious or buyer, if you will. If you really need a San Francisco, I don't see anything wrong with purchasing this one. I think it's a good scenery. BM World, AMSIM, they've made their name in the industry. They do good work, so I wouldn't be concerned that you're getting like ripped off or anything like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'd have to leave that up to you. All right, let's spool up our APU. The baggage loaders are done. I just don't want to blast their ears off. So baggage loaders are done. Yarrow, sorry, my friend. Good to see you, dude. I wish you could see specific liveries for other planes on VATSIM. Yeah, like if somebody was flying with a like a retro like we are today. What even is this livery, chat? This is like Air Reno or something like that. Reno Air that's subsidized into American, I think is what this is. I don't even know. I don't know if I've ever seen this livery before. Somebody said, can we fly a special American livery? This is one of the only ones that's been updated for V2. Reno Air. It's funny how on X-Plane I can get 45 to 80 FPS, but on CS2 I get over 400. Well, that's just optimization in systems, right? This is what happens when you take too long on a product. It's also cool to see developers not getting scared off. Yeah, yes and no. One could say that, for sure. We both have the same livery. Ah, nice. BM World is not Latin VFR, so I'm fine with buying BM World SFO as a purchase for me. There you go, man. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Weight and balance all through the EFB like the A300. Okay, you're having trouble with the predictive wind shear system. Wouldn't it be down here? Wouldn't you have to select a system and then turn it over to auto? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same in the A320 Neo. I think it's the same system right here. I mean, I wouldn't really say that's a pain to set up, but... Alright, let's go upstairs. We'll get our EPU bleed on. Good. External power can come off. Good. And we're just going to chill and wait for that. We can come down here. We can go to our ground services. We can remove the GPU and close these two doors as well. There we go. GPU is gone. They're using a new weather panel. You just have to turn it on middle top switch. Which middle top switch? Like here, like this one? Just turn it from manual to auto or whatever, or this to auto? Is that what you're saying? It looks completely different? Okay, interesting. The weather panel is a bit different in the Neo? Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. There's a new community manager at Aerosoft, plus new engine option previews for their A300 in Frankfurt. Hoping for more community engagement from regarding the CRJ updates too. Yeah, I don't know, Max. It's like I said, we were talking about it earlier, Max. I said, imagine having to take over that job. I said, I feel like right now, that job is, you know, it's almost like trying to put out a forest fire with a garden hose. I don't know, man. There's a lot of people that are just not having it with Aerosoft anymore, so I don't know. How do you feel about Sim Update 15 overall? Good. We flew twice today. We did 2 flights. Felt great. Performance is good. Nice and smooth. Yeah. Nothing that I've noticed so far out of the norm or anything like that. Auto ATC says our squawk code is 1657. 1657. We'll turn that on and reporting now. Good. And what is our .CTAF? KPHX. We'll see what they want for us. 120.9. So we'll tune to 120.9, which is the CTAF frequency. Oh, there we go. We've already picking up some people on the ground. Beautiful. Just spent an hour or two with the Neo. It's all right. Not bad. Not amazing. Okay. Interesting. All right, boarding is complete. Let's go to the overhead. We'll get our red beacon light on. Seatbelt signs are on. And that will go ahead and start the pushback. Have you noticed any performance bumps? I would say overall the simulator feels much smoother and much more fluid. Yes, Crystal. I would definitely say that.
Hello, yeah. Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I would say the fly-by-wire is still quite a bit better than the Innie builds. Interesting. Okay. Maybe we're just used to it. I don't know. We'll see, man. I guess by the end of the weekend, I can probably have my assumptions of it as well. You know, we're going to do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? So that'll be fun. Upstairs, we're looking good. Fuel pumps are on. Bleeds are on. Beacons on. Wonderful. Still waiting for pushback. They are connecting the gear pin now. Tablet and integration, yes. Okay. Fuel pumps are off. Yep, we just turned them on. Don't worry. Nabil, 37 months. Appreciate you, man. Says hello, sleepy time for me, Cap. Night from the UK. Nabil, take care, my friend. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you, mate. Biggs, we flew earlier with Sim Update 15. We did 2 flights earlier for our normal stream time on Thursdays. We flew to the updated London Luton by Anybills, down to Jersey and back. I've always stutter coming into Newark with my 4090 after Sim Update 15. Stutters are gone. So happy. Awesome news, man. Awesome news. 5OR would be really good if they would implement the RNAV. Yes, they need to do RNAVs and a couple other things. Yeah. Mopar, West. I saw that earlier. Sorry, man. Having a bowl of KD. Ooh, nice. Hot dogs in it? No, crime. What is this livery? Reno Air. Facing north on ramp spot Mike 1. I guess that's where we're going. If we look out here, I think we're good for push. We are good. Park brake's coming off. Beautiful. Gotcha. Notice any meaningful differences? Just overall performance, I would say, man. Overall performance seems to be a little bit better. Much smoother, if you will. Let's come down here. We're going to go to our mass and balance. We're going to send all of that data down to the McDo. Thank you. Good. We're going to go to our performance data now. We'll turn up the sounds. We'll go engine start mode on. And we are departing on runway 26. Surface distance are dry. We'll do a flaps 1. Force Togano, PAX, and anti-ice off. We're pushing at the exact same time. This is... PAX will be on. Sync up our load sheet. Sync up the live weather. And we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speeds. 148, 148, 150. Transition altitude 18,000 feet. 1/down 0.3. Flex of 66 and 2640. We'll send all that down to the McDo. Go to our performance 2640. All of that looks good. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 2. We're just going to pretend that that airplane behind us didn't push back at the exact same time. But I want to go first. Fuck, man. I swear, dude. About 100 gigabytes left on my main Microsoft drive. We'll need to look at a 2 terabyte deals. Yes. Get a Western Digital SSD, blue. They're really great. Cap, is the PMDD 777? Yes. What screen are you using for Fenix? This is the BM Sim AM World. Yeah. Hoping the San Francisco is nice. We were starved for one. We have been. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know why my guy pushed. I shouldn't have started, so I logged off. No, you're fine, man. You're fine. Did you... You probably have the auto push or whatever turned on, Flyboy, in your thing. I just find it genuinely hilarious that we were the only 2 people sitting here, and we just both decided to push back at the exact same time. Jesus Christ. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. PTU barking away. Beautiful. Let's go to our... Do I have a custom American Airlines? I do. American Safety.
Phoenix traffic, United 3318, taxiing 25 right mid, Charlie
Thank you for your attention.
Phoenix
It's
traffic.
time to get you ready for takeoff.
Park brake set.
We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline. Now, if you'll just follow along with me, we'll be on our way.
Hey, Gap, never having owned scenery. How far out from the airport does the scenery stretch?
Here are some important safety instructions.
Depends. In Microsoft, not very far because there's just photorealistic scenery everywhere. But it also depends where it is. Some parts of the world it needs it, some parts no. So it really, really, really depends. San Francisco is pretty nice. I'll probably switch to Flightbeam for performance and preferences.
Just
There
in
you go.
case of unexpected turbulence.
Is this the program Mav has? No,
To get
these
us
are
on
just
our way,
recordings
make sure
that I
your seat is
have.
up, all electronic devices are put away, and your tray table is stowed.
Let's go flaps. Position 1 for takeoff.
If it won't fit, please say no.
Do we get the scenery update with 24 also? I don't know what it's going to do, man, to be honest with you.
Please switch it to
I don't know.
now.
I really don't know.
You'll find our full
Alright, we got 2 good engines.
electronic
EPU's
device
coming off.
policy in the
EPU
back
bleed
of
is
the
going
American
off. Beautiful.
US law prohibits smoking,
Ground
including
spoilers are
electronic
armed.
cigarettes,
Engine mode
at
selector to the
any
normal
time.
position.
Disabling
Predictive wind shear
forward
system
smoke
on and
detectors in
auto.
laboratories near
Auto brakes over to
US law
max
requires all
RTO.
25
Got our
closest
finalized
signs
load
and
sheet. We'll
crew
go ahead and
member
accept that as well.
Now let's review
Good.
the safety card.
Um,
Please pay close attention, and before you
Shit,
know
we didn't
it,
do block
we'll be
time. I'll
off.
do it now, no problem. And everything is looking fine
exits on
and
this airplane
dandy.
are
She's
clearly
got the
marked.
gear pin in
Take a
her
moment
hand,
to
giving
locate
us a
the nearest
wave.
one.
There we
Keep in
go.
mind, it may be
And there we go.
behind you.
We're good. Remember with the new Neo, there's a free enhancement pack for mini builds in the store that provides 4K textures and a cabin. Gotcha. Very good. All right, let's do it.
When directed to exit, jump onto the slide and move away from the airplane. Some slides may also be used as a
Pull ourselves forward.
over the wings. You'll find the exact location on your safety card. This aircraft is designed with escape lighting on or near the floor. A sign will indicate you have reached your exit.
Phoenix traffic, American 686, taxiing runway 26 via Charlie 10 Bravo.
Follow the lights until you've reached your exit. Leave all carry-ons behind.
Cap already bought a
Just
shirt.
quickly
I will wear it
safely to
every
the
day.
nearest
Mofo,
exit.
my man.
And
Thank you,
don't
dude.
forget,
Appreciate
it may
you.
be behind you.
Appreciate it, man. It looks like everybody that's placed an order so far, it looks like your shirts have shipped. Or they've, sorry, not shipped. They've started the printing process. So the print process has already begun for your shirts. Everybody that's ordered one through yesterday and today. Also, chat, if you haven't, take a look at the pinned message above. We have the Captain Canada Summer Camp t-shirts ready to go for you guys. For anybody that's interested in purchasing one, they are available there. It's purchased through Teespring. There's also a couple coupons that you can insert. There's, if you're outside the U.S., CAP sponsor will get you 5% off. And if you're in the U.S. and you use the code CAPSHIP, CPT SHIP, it'll get you free shipping.
Pull the tab to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube on the side. In the water, a light on your vest will illuminate. And please, only inflate your vest outside the airplane.
Now, your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device. Just remove the lower cushion and
Good.
put your arms through the straps found
He's
on
departing.
the opposite side.
The crew will now be coming around to do a final cabin check. After takeoff, we'll be back with more information. And if you need
Captain Sam, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Bro's game looks so good. I'm glad you like it, man.
We're here to make your flight great. 'Cause
Glad you think it
great
looks
is
good.
what we're going
Cap, is
for.
the safety message connected to the Phoenix? Mine's just English accent. No, it's not. It's just downloaded from flightsim.to. Flightsim.to. Flightbeam is going to be doing both these sceneries, correct? Yeah. Yeah. Which is pretty funny if you think about it. I gotta say though, I mean, Flightbeam, you know, they do make great scenery, but my goodness, dude, they are, you know, they're slow. What's the livery? It is the Reno Air, American Airlines. Phoenix traffic, American 686, lining up runway 26, Phoenix. All right, landing lights on, nose light, runway turnoffs on.
Fenix traffic, United 3318, lining up runway 25 right, Phoenix traffic.
And United on 25 right. You can go first. I'll hold short for you on 26.
I don't know. I guess that's the Airbus in front of me. Don't know what he's doing.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll get out of here then.
Go for it.
American
See ya.
2124, we're clear of the extended center line on departure for the departures on 25 right.
All right, we're going to hold short here. We're going to have an incredible view of downtown Phoenix off our right wing, off of departure. So I'll do my best to kind of showcase that. Choice to cam's going on. You guys ready to go? Let's do it. Phoenix traffic, American 686 departing 26 Phoenix. Sounds are up. Let's get her going. Throttle's up to about 40%. Looking good. Chrono is on. Wonderful. Manflex 68 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. Knots, we're neutral. A little bit of aileron into wind here. V1. Rotate. Perfect. Oh my goodness. See that wind? Pause right gear up. It was like a massive, it did it again. Just a huge gust. Sheesh. I'm in the lavatory. Make a left turn now, direct. There's downtown Phoenix off our wing. We can't see it quite yet. New crosswind physics? No, not even close. Phoenix needs to update the airplane before we see the new crosswind physics. That was just a literal shift, a gust. None of the third-party airplanes are going to get any of the crosswind physics until the third-party developers update them. There's downtown Phoenix off our right wing. Very nice. Amir said they're already playing with the new physics. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, the ground physics on the INI builds are those are the new ones as well. Yeah. Let's go flaps clean.
Alright, you said you departed to the north.
Runway turn-offs off, nose lights off, wing lights off, ground spoilers disarmed.
Sweet though.
Beauty. Get that wobble while taxiing. There you go.
Traffic United 3318 departing 25 right.
Okay, we're going to go cruise altitude now, 36,000 feet. Pitch for climb. Any news about the 777? Nope. Nope. After 2 flights in the Indy 320 Neo, I'm not a fan. Maybe it takes a couple more flights, but you know, just had the girlfriend surprise me with a treat from Skymark. She got me the Herbert DeKeller Southwest Max H as a keeper. Oh, hell yes, she is. Very nice, Steven. Very, very nice. Alrighty. 7,000 feet. We're climbing. We're straight out. Bring you guys back up to the cockpit. Some of those sounds down, and let's enjoy our climb out of Phoenix. Beautiful. SoCap was flying out of Kelowna yesterday to Vancouver IRL, and our Q400 was hit by lightning. Loud bang, bright light. Thought I had been shot. I had to change my pants when we landed. Sheesh. That's crazy. Cap, what's new in the V2 of the A320 Neo? I have no clue, Jake. Haven't even flown it yet. Hope the 777 includes the new ground physics and crosswind physics. Maybe that's what they've been waiting for the whole time. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah. Wish PMDG waiting to release. Sorry, I got that one. Men are simple. Give us a model airplane for 50 to $70, and we're happy for years. 100%. Yeah. Can't fly the Phoenix 3 without a lag. Any suggestions? In the Phoenix app, go to like the desktop Phoenix app and try using alternate rendering displays to run it. Landing lights off, seatbelts to the auto position. We'll continue the climb out of Phoenix. They did come out with some pictures. Who's that? PMDG?
Phoenix traffic, frontier flight 1625, departing runway 25 right, Phoenix.
Phoenix traffic.
Would you ever display default airport scenery in a stream? I would do my best to try not to. The default scenery in this sim is dude. It looks like condo buildings. It's bad. Even though dry heat is more tolerable than wet, humid heat, I don't think I'd like living in the desert. Excuse me. I'm about to test that out. I'm going to be down in Vegas in 26 days. I will be down in Las Vegas, and I will see the desert for the first time in my life and feel the desert. What long haul flights are you planning to do with the 777? I have no clue, dude, man. I honestly haven't even looked yet. I haven't even looked. I haven't even decided. Probably like when it first drops, I'm probably going to do some Air Canada transatlantic ops. Sorry, not transatlantic ops, transcontinental ops. They fly the 777 between Toronto and Vancouver. That's going to be a fun couple flights. I'm sure we'll do that for the first couple days that it's out. I'd like to do some transatlantic as well. British Airways, Air Canada, American, a bunch of airlines that we can fly as well. So, you ever catch me living in Nevada or Arizona? You might as well kidnap me and bring me somewhere. I'd probably rather be kidnapped and tortured. I don't know. Is the 300 releasing first? Yes. Always hot as hell? Yeah. 40C, baby. Having lived the fly-by-wire in early Microsoft days and going back now, I can see how people aren't impressed with any builds as a default aircraft. It's not a Fenix, though, people need to realize. Correct. It's a free airplane. They didn't pay anything for it. I think you have to consider it as a free default, kind of like the A310, right? Fantastic airplane. So, just bought a Captain Canada Black Summer Camp shirt. Hey, Dom, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I live out in Arizona, it's not too bad, 93 up to 103 next week. Okay. Nevada or Arizona, fantastic places to live. I would think so, in my opinion. I mean, it's better than freezing your ass off up here in Canada, right? Am I right? My fellow Canadians would probably agree with me. The fly-by-wire is also the default model. Any builds, I believe, remodeled some stuff. Okay, got you. That 777 is taking ages. I know more should be patient, but man, the Q&A trailer 2 months ago got me excited. You're not the only one, man. You are not the only one, my friend. That's for damn sure. All right, no ATC on, so you take advantage of this one, chat. This is where we get the tunes bumping. Give me a sec. I'll find a nice playlist for us. This one should be good. Where is it? A few more. All right, there we go. Q&A should have been later. Should have been a week or two before release, I think. Yes, absolutely. That would have made a lot more sense in my opinion. Yeah. All right, freezing then burning, warming up after cold feels way better than cooling off after being hot. Maybe. I don't know. ECAP purchased PMGG 737 has issues with the throttles. All of a sudden, plane does its own thing. Updated it, possibly. Any thoughts? I'm not sure. Like something going on with your throttle, some calibrations being weird or something. I don't know. Maybe recalibrate your throttles if you can. That'd be like my first step, probably. I just flew into a default airport, forgot to activate the add-on linker. Really mood killer? Yeah, no kidding, dude. How are your condo buildings? Did they look very condo-esque? It's brutal, man. Absolutely brutal when that happens. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Do the stream a huge solid. Much appreciated. Did that, no problems with any other aircraft? Yeah, that is odd, Matt. Very odd. Has everyone got their summer shirts yet? Man, so awesome. Stowe's delivery? Yeah, very nice. Old school American. No, it's cheating, but would you ever consider doing time compression so streaming long hauls could be done in a reasonable amount of time? Probably not, Adam. No, I'm not interested in that, man. If we're going to do a long haul, we're going to do a long haul. We're going to do it as properly as we can. I think I would get more flack for, like, advancing time and, you know, time acceleration than just sitting there for hours and hours and hours. Just amazes me how you give a timeline and you are still late, but then try and say you didn't do that. Getting us excited for nothing. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's their interesting choice of words over there on the forums, to be honest with you, man. May as well just do a short hop if you're going to do that. Well, that's what I mean exactly, right? Yeah. There's really, you know, the thing with doing a long haul is that you're doing a long haul, right? If you just want to do a short flight, there's nothing wrong with doing a short flight. There's tons of 777 flights that are like fairly short, you know what I mean? So it's always a possibility as well. Right back, sounds good, mate. Still kind of bummed that we won't see the Q4 till 2025. Yeah, I'm excited for that one, dude. That's gonna be... Imagine doing like some Q4 hops in like the, you know, with the clouds and stuff, the way that they are. Dude. Gabs, is it a two-way flight or one-way flight tonight, Jake? Usually on the Thursday streams, it's one longer flight. Don't call me sir, I work for a living. Like when you'll be flying the 380 between Manchester and London when it releases. See, there you go. The beauty of flight sim. Authentic flight simulation. If you want warp speed, go watch Star Trek. I mean, I can also understand why, like you mentioned, like it's the thought of doing a long haul, but you know, maybe time compressing it, so instead of it taking 8 hours, it takes 4 hours or 3 hours or 2 hours. I can understand. I mean, but no, for the streaming sake of things, if we do a long haul, we're going to do a long haul, you know? Your sim won't even update? Were you in the beta already, Hanif? Were you in the Microsoft beta, or you were just in the default? What happened to Bombardier? I thought they were doing well selling the CRJs. Dude, they sold the CRJs off to Mitsubishi years ago. I don't exactly remember what year. Yeah, Bombardier got out of the aviation. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say that, because they're still doing the I think they're still doing the Challengers. But they sold off all their commercial assets, I believe. They sold off the A320 to Airbus. They sold off the RJ to Mitsubishi, and then they sold off the what was it? They had the C series, they had the RJ, and yeah, the Global Express planes are cash cows. Is that it? When do you leave for Singapore? Tomorrow, Les? You were in the beta, so you don't have to reinstall. If you were in the beta, then you already have the update. Honey, if you don't have to if you had the beta, that's it. You have the update already. So there's no download for you. You're already there. They still do the Q series? Do they really, Les? Are there even new Q400s being made? They did sell it. Okay. Interesting. And are they still making new Q400s? De Havilland Canada is back. I saw that. I saw it on Facebook, actually. All the De Havilland Canada models were sold to Viking. They are now known as De Havilland Canada. Q400s will be manufactured again in Calgary later this decade. Wow. Yes, they're building out a massive facility in Alberta. Wow. Interesting. Okay, because when I go to DX12, it still says that it's in beta. Yeah, that's fine, honey. You're fine with that, dude. That's just DX12 beta, not the simulator beta. Here, Embraer is in trouble as well. Boeing was eyeing to buy them. I don't know. Do you use FS Dispatch, Cap? I just saw your flight number out there looking for a flight. No, I just use the... Flight Radar 24, man. I just put in the 2 airports. Like, you just search for like Phoenix, San Francisco, and it gives you all the flights. I usually just click on one of those. So the real one was American 686, which I have right here. The reason I like Flight Radar 24 is it actually shows you, if you have the, I believe the silver membership and up, you can actually like zoom all the way in and even see like where the aircraft parks and stuff. Sometimes it does weird ass lines like that, but you can see that the aircraft, I think it's Bravo 16 or something up there. That's where the aircraft parked. So it's pretty cool. I like it for those features. Flight Radar 24. It's a great website. They also have an iPhone or an Android app that you can put on as well. It was Phoenix to San Francisco. That is what we were doing tonight. Yes. Clifton, my man, 35 months. So it's 35 months, Captain. A pleasure to fly with you this long, to many more. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Here's to 35 more months. 1 month away from your 3-year badge, my friend. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind, man. 1 more month. Hey, Capo, as well. Trying to keep watching you live, but the red dot goes gray all the time. Any issues with your streams? Nope. Joby, what's up, man? Boeing dropped out of the deal back in 2021. They have issues selling the new E175, E2, and the S due to pilot contracts and the PAX count on the regional carriers. Correct. Correct. Yeah. Phoenix and the Phoenix. We are climbing. What is our what's our perf look like here? Optimum is 350, max is 379. We're going to 36. We're fine. By the time we get to 36,000, it'll probably say that the optimum is 36,000. So we are good to go. Good. Got a pretty gnarly headwind. Wasn't expecting that crazy of a headwind, so. And we are currently, I think we just entered California. Nope, we're about to just enter California. At Kurov. Yeah, the Q4s are very, like, modern. Glass cockpit, everything. Yeah. The whole works. They're not. Works now is overacting when I didn't see checking for update screen. Now you're fine, man. You're all good. Cap, when Indy builds A320, I know the Phoenix is such an amazing plane. This weekend, man. This weekend. You, Cap, what do you think of the Bravo Aerospace 787? I don't know anything about that. If anybody knows anything and is willing to fill me in, I know that it's a payware 787, and it is coming to the marketplace. There's two concerns that I have immediately. It's using the default like base avionics, and it's using the working title, something I was reading as well. It's a 787-800. It's the default 787 with texture changes. Okay, why are people so excited about this then? Don't we already have like these types of mods? Don't we already have the Kuro 787 and the Horizon 787? And I'm not quite sure why people are getting excited about a paid version. Basically a Kuro, but it's premium. Okay, interesting. It's built from the ground up, but requires the 787-10. Well, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't think those two sentences can go together in the same sentence. Built from the ground up, but requires you to have a default airplane. Something doesn't add up with those two things side by sides together. That's, yeah. I smell kind of like a Latin VFR, mix of Latin VFR Captain Sim. That's what I smell upon what I'm seeing. It's mainly for the Xbox because the Xbox doesn't really have a 787 mods besides the working title. Got you. Okay. All right. It releases tomorrow. Yeah. I think that's going to be a hard pass from me, chat. If any of you guys decide to buy it and you test it out, it'd be nice to maybe get your consensus on it. See if it's something that I should look into. But just from the small amount of research that I've seen over the last like 24 to 48 hours, it's free? I thought it's a payware. Doesn't it have to be payware to go up on the marketplace? I don't think you can put free stuff up on the marketplace. It's definitely not free. Bro, I cannot believe that fucking news, that whole segment of news, incredible, man. They posted a trailer where on YouTube. Send me the link on Discord if you can. Watch the trailer. Keycap shift change has happened and I'm booting up. Sounds good, right? It's gonna be like 16 to 20 bucks from what I've heard. Yeah, that literally smells like Latin VFR. Looking to do a 12-hour flight in the PMGG 777. We may. We'll see. The problem with 12-hour flights, Nerdaloo, is that it YouTube stops the stream at 12 hours. So we'd have to split it up into 2 separate streams so that we could have all of the stream together. I'd like to be looking for flights probably around 9 to 10 hours. I feel like those are probably going to be the bread and butters, you know? There's no solid price yet? Okay. Problem with a 12-hour flight is that there are 12-hour flights. 11 hours and 50 minutes with 5 minutes to taxi. You seem to be gaining, probably because thank you for telling me, my cost index is very low. Let me go with a proper cost index. There we go. Now my speed will increase. Do you also have a 90 knot headwind? Nasty. You find any interest in SimFX? No. I've heard the performance outweighs many of the visuals and some of the stuff that you see. 86 knots? Okay, we're basically the same. Wow, there's been a ton of forum posts and Discord posts and people losing like 10 to 15 FPS. So yeah. What does the cost index affect? Usually your cruise speed. Doing 381 ground speed. I'll let you know what we're up to here. We're doing, what's your cruise level? 340? We're doing Mach 7.9 and we're doing 375, 376 it'll probably cap out at. You sent it to me? Alright, thank you. Alright, I can't, so we're just gonna watch this together, okay? I can't put any music. Why is it buffering? Fuck. Why you... It's like the video won't load. YouTube, are you having problems? Bro, you see how much it's loading, but it just won't play the video. Look at how much it's already pre-rendered. It's rendered almost half the video. But I have to like press pause then play, pause then play. Alright, fuck that. We're not watching that. Wrong trailer? I don't know. I mean, that's the Captain Kenobi Bravo Airspace 788. I think they chose the worst time to choose to release the 787 considering we have a 777 from PMGG coming. I don't know. The video itself is on FS Elite. Is it actually that one? Look at the FS Elite website. FS Elite. Bravo Airspace. Alright, let's read. It's been confirmed the Bravo Airspace 787 is coming to Microsoft Flight Sim Marketplace and PC to Xbox this week. 787 is a custom rendition of the plane, but will require you to have the Premium Deluxe edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator in order to use it. Bullshit. Sorry. Something in my throat there. Bravo Airspace confirmed to use to us that both General Electric and Rolls-Royce engines are modeled. The custom sound effects for both types added. That'll be interesting to see. Furthermore, the flight dynamics are customized to simulate the 787-800. Okay. If you're looking for more eye candy, you can explore the passenger cabin or walk up close to the external model. There are clear and legible labels throughout. Additionally, camera views have been also added to make cycling through them nice and easy. Bravo Airspace told us they expect to appear on PC and Xbox this Friday, the 24th of May, as part of the weekly update. Let's learn more about this. Oh, that's the thing. I don't see a video, but... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's anything of our... I personally don't think it's anything of value to us, but I may be wrong. I've been wrong before. Cabs, our flight back? No, just this one, man. Just this one. Guess what also does that? The Kiro and the Horizon. Well, that's what I'm saying. Somebody said it's simply because they just... You can't get those on Xbox, so I guess this is like more geared to that. So, are you sure stream time's out at 12 hours? I have webcams that reset every 41 hours on YouTube. Yeah, well, 12 hours for you to be able to go back and watch it for Scepter. So, like, if someone can't tune in but they want to watch the takeoff, if it's over 12 hours, it starts cutting the tape. And yeah, I'm 100% certain because we just did it at World Flight. We ended up losing, like, everything. Instead of, like, restarting the stream every 11 hours, like I should have done, I just kept the stream going for a week, and yeah, I don't even think you can click on the stream. Was the third 77 based off of the default one? Probably more, to be honest with you. You slowed to 7.8? Okay, I think I'm doing 7.9. Looks like we're gonna start moving away from that crazy headwind here soon. Make that right turn direct to Palmdale. Honestly, for World Flight, we should have recycled the stream every flight. Lesson learned. Not every flight, Dan. That would have been too much. Every day, though, for sure. Like, every day that we were there, I don't think we were gone for more than 12 hours at a time from the sim. Well, at least one of us, you know what I mean? So we could have easily just stopped the stream and restart the stream.
That is Latin VFR to a T. Do we know when the 777 is coming, Cap?
I have no clue, man. Thank you for the $20 donation. Anonymous. I appreciate the support. Unbelievably kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no clue. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. So sorry, that was me. What, with the donation? No worries, Clifton. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you, man. If that was you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Coming in as Anonymous. We'll start calling you Anonymous. Like the C2A flights, exactly. Did you see the 777 manual leak? It's so ridiculous, dude. So ridiculous, man. Cap, I sent you the trailer of the Bravo 787, okay? Bravo Airspace. Are you going to work this time? Okay, this looks like it's working. Nope. Why is this just not working? Is YouTube's got to be having issues today. It's playing on my second monitor. It stops playing. Why is that? Dan? Why does it play? As soon as I move it to my second monitor, it starts playing again. And everything's fine. But if I move it to here, it stops playing it. Yeah, it starts buffering. You gonna behave yourself? Fuck it. It's not worth our time, chat. Sorry. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the Elgato. Could be. Could be the DRM printing from playing it because it's a capture card. Your stream cuts when you do that. Well, that's pretty normal. Every time I move like a player, anything that's playing over to there, it could be that could be what's causing it, but I don't know. Change the sim to non-full screen mode. The sim? I think that's what it is. Hold on, let me try the link now. No. Still just pauses and buffers. Something weird going on. Something weird going on. Look up 777 manual leak if you want to see the screenshots. I do not care, to be honest with you, man. I don't care about the manual. I don't think I've ever read a manual. I don't learn by like looking at something and reading it. I learn by getting in the airplane and actually doing things. It's just, I'm a very like hands-on learner. So I don't think I've ever watched a manual or read a manual or looked at a manual, other than like I have like, you know, they've implemented a system and there's a certain way to do something, then I'll look at manuals, but yeah. It's got screenshots of the plane, not the actual manuals, included exterior shots. Got you. Okay. Scap, I was really excited to fly the A320 Neo, but it stutters badly. The cockpit dimensions look really weird, and it just threw me off. I'm gonna stick with the fly-by-wire. Okay, man. Nothing wrong with that, right? Clifton.
We can just agree that we won't be flying Latin VFR 2.0 joke aircraft.
Correct. Not on this channel, man. Not on this channel. And like I said, and like I've been saying, dude, if the Latin VFR airplanes are up to your standards, and that's something that you're interested in, that may be, man. Whatever that, you know, whatever floats your boat. You know what I mean? I think what we see and what we kind of have a problem with is the people that, you know, support Latin VFR and then they come into different streams and then they, you know, they try and convince me otherwise, or they try and convince chat. They spend an hour and a half or every day for a week trying to convince the stream that the Latin VFR airplanes are good airplanes, and it's like, you know, listen, man, if you enjoy it and you enjoy flying it, there's nothing wrong with that. But you don't have to come in and like try and convince people that it's a good airplane. You know, like everybody has a different standard. I understand that. I get that. But like, you know, with a simulator that has Fenix and PMDG and Just Flight and Any builds airplanes and all kinds of other things, and with so much in development, yeah. Is this a real world livery? I believe it is, yes. It's one of those retro. American does that all the time. They make, they do some pretty cool retro liveries. They have like a PSA one. They've got some cool ones. They've got an America West, a retro America West. But those ones aren't compatible with the Fenix V2. So hopefully they get updated. Remember the X-Plane Mobile Kid? I don't know, dude. Like, honestly, man, we deal with so many idiots on like a monthly basis that I've been doing this so long that I just forget, man. They're all grouped into like one and just forgotten about immediately. Like as soon as we hit that remove or the ban button, it's just, they're gone. Bye. I don't think about it any longer after that, man. The amount of effort between the Fenix and the Captain Sim is absolutely enormous. You're talking years of development. Yeah, absolutely. Any noticeable difference in performance? I would say so, Doink, yeah. Everything feels much smoother. Visually as well, everything looks like it's much more like put together. It's a good update. I would say this is a solid update. I think this is probably the best this sim has ever been. Like I would say this is probably the best the sim has been running that I've seen it over the last probably couple of years, to be honest. Cap keeps a special spot in his mind for summer camp kids. It's the very back. Textures of the cockpit at 787 look, yeah, well, I mean, again, dude, what gets me is, like, you're required to have the default 787 also installed and on your PC. You know, how custom is this airplane? If I have to have, that means that it's pulling default assets from the default 787. I don't know, man. I don't know. A few micro stutters I've had as of late are definitely gone with this update. Yes, and knock on wood, hope it stays that way, you know? It's the only way to get the systems? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Because that's what they're doing, right, Les? Because they're doing the working title default systems in it. I think the X-Plane Mobile Kit, I think that's the one we're talking about that was... He wanted me to fly from like JFK to Newark. He was like adamant. He wanted me to fly like the default 747. from JFK to Newark. I think that's the same kid we're talking about. Or is that a different one? I can't remember anymore, dude. The working title 787 Avionics will only come with a premium. Got you. Okay. Cap, I'm thinking about ordering a Bravo. Tell you why I should. JJ, I wouldn't be ordering anything from Honeycomb right now, man, if you want my honest opinion, dude. Like, we don't even know what's happening with that company. That it's just limbo. I wouldn't be ordering anything, man. Not from Honeycomb, not right now, dude. I wouldn't do it. That's just my advice to you. There's been a lot of people that have been burned from Honeycomb not getting their products. Yeah. I mean, they are nice, but the literal company is in shambles. Like, you just, like, you have no guarantee of getting a product. They're just, it's like non-existent. I don't even know if they're around anymore. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if they had to like rebrand and come back as a whole new entity, because the whole Honeycomb name, in my opinion, is just completely tarnished. Like, and there's a perfect example of it, JJ. Davis has had a ticket for 24 months now, and it has gone unanswered. So, it's one thing to get a product and order it from them, sure, okay. But then if you're having any technical support or anything breaks, anything happens to it, good luck getting another one, man. Good luck. Do you use one? I do have one.
I am going to go hit the hay.
Hey.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you,
Gonna be
Clifton.
flying that 2.0 a lot now. Go fly that new 787 cap.
Oh yeah.
Gotta show support for that Latin VFR spin-offs.
Oh yeah.
Alright, sorry, I'm gonna go now.
Take care, my friend. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Our good friend XP72, I'm sure, will be flying the new Payware 787. I'm almost positive. Look for it to be on his channel probably over the next, probably this weekend. If it releases tomorrow, I could totally see him doing a stream. I feel like that fits his viewership. They like those Latin VFR, Franken plane, whatever you want to call them, Captain Sim Latin VFR planes. So if you want to go and see it, I'm pretty sure he'll probably be. I'm sure he'll be one of the ones streaming it this weekend. So, who's releasing a Payware 787? It's basically a mod, Maverick. It's basically the Kuro mod, but Payware for Xbox. It's basically for the Xbox guys that don't have the Kuro or the Horizon mod or anything like that. I love XP72 as well. It's one of my favorite creators, man. But he's more inclined, like that's clearly his like I said, his audience is the Latin VFR Captain Sim, probably flying this 787 as well. Unfortunately, I don't want to support that type of behavior and those types of developers on my channel, and that's the only stance that I have on that, man. Yeah. He can fly whatever he would like. You are completely correct. No harm, no foul, man. And guess what? I can still be friends with him even though he flies Latin VFR airplanes, because we're adults, and adults don't need to fight over stupid shit like that. If that's what he wants to promote on his streams, there's nobody stopping him from doing that. And that is what he can promote. That's it. Screenshots of the engines and the manual leak have really got me excited. There you go. Nice. Flying the new Neo from New Jersey to Tampa Frontier. Nice. I would have thought that would have been like a Spirit op. Maybe not. When the E-Jets get a custom FMC, I will finally buy it. I've been waiting so long. 100%, man. That's when I'll fly it again. As soon as we get the custom, custom FMC / VNAV and profile and that type of stuff. We need that so bad, man. Yeah. Are we having any surprise X-Plane 12 streams anytime soon? X-Plane 12.1 is out and rocking it. Nope. No, thank you. It's Trenton, New Jersey. Only Frontier operates out of there. Ah, got you. Okay. So how's your opinion on the performance improved? Definitely has. Yeah. And Mav, so a lot of people just don't have this. I guess like a lot of people just assume that the new physics are in. So there are the new physics in the simulator, but the third-party developers all need to update the airplanes. So Fenix needs to update their airplane. PMGG needs to update their airplane. You won't feel the new physics until the developers update the airplanes. If you want to feel the physics, you can go fly the The AnyBuilds A320 Neo has, it is running with the new physics, so you can test them there. It has the new physics on. I think that's the only probably commercial plane, other than the default 787 and the default 747. They also do have the new physics running on them. But performance is really good. Yeah. I want to get the Bravo because they sell the E-Jet throttle setup on Etsy. Yeah, like I said, man, just buyers beware, JJ. That's all I'm saying, my man. I personally, like I'm saying right now, I know you're got a mind of your own. You're going to do whatever you want to do, but I can only offer you my opinion. And right now, I would not be buying a honeycomb product until we figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's a smart move. Like I said, man, it wouldn't surprise me if the entire honeycomb brand folded and it came back as a different entity. Same products. I have no clue what the quality control and that stuff's going to be, but I could totally see them coming back as like another entity, because just this whole honeycomb shit is, yeah, like they're not even going to be at the expo this year, man. Like the company is in such shambles. They're not even at the expo, and they're usually one of the platinum diamond sponsors of the event. They always usually have one of the biggest booths. Yeah. They're going to come back as Honeycrisp or Wasp Nest. Nice. Can you run this now and not use frame gen? Nah, I would use frame gen. I would still use frame gen. I mean, frame gen off, I'm getting high 30s, 40s, but frame gen on, we're obviously up into the 70s, 80s. I would still be running frame gen, 100%. Another pairware product that relies on the stock Microsoft programming. Correct. Yep. Oh, man. This is the last sim update, Maverick. They've already confirmed that. There's still going to be little patches here and there when things need to be patched or fixed, but there's no more sim updates. There's no more world updates. This sim is done with those types of updates. You are correct that they're going to support it for the next 6 years, but that's just like minor patches and things that need to be done. No more major updates to this sim. That's it. It's yeah. Does this mean we can expect FS24 soon? I would think, yeah, within this next 6 months, Sam. I would think, yeah. Have you tried Parallel 42 SimFix? No. Thought I saw something about Sim Update 16 for later down the road. I don't think so, Mav. I don't think so, man. I think they've been pretty clear that this is the final update, the last like major update to the sim. That's why they were really focusing on delivering a full product, you know. A lot of fixes, bug fixes, whatever was going on, clean up a bunch of code and stuff. You get a chance to fly the AnyBuilds? Nope, not yet, Eddie. We'll be flying it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, man. You heard the same Sim Update 16 in early 2025? Interesting. I mean, maybe that's like, maybe they have a major update planned for like both sims or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. But just my understanding was this was the last update. Like major update. Like I said, there's still going to be a few updates, but this was the last major one. The sim devs did South America dirty, barely any updates. Yeah. I think it's just the getting good ortho photos and imagery is difficult in ISMO. I think that's why. You know, places around the world that have good photogrammetry and stuff, they've done fantastic. I don't think it's like they did them dirty. I think it's just the not enough satellite imagery available down there, and or not clean enough. That's probably the big one. Is there's probably not enough that where it's, you know, visually not enough clouds everywhere. And can you show the A319 that you have on flightsim.to? I don't have a 319. Sorry, man. Which version of Microsoft are you using? The Premium Deluxe. Crystal, what's up, man? 5 months. Already glad to found the channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Crystal. 5 months as a first-class member. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Crystal. Show some love to the channel. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Hope 2024 launches where 2020 left off with photogrammetry and ortho. It will, Steve. 100%. Yeah, if not better, Steve. But yes, all the world updates that are in this simulator will, and like city updates and photogrammetry and that type of stuff, yes, all of that is going to translate over to 2024. Yeah, and then they're going to be adding to 2024, right? So they're going to do more world updates, more sim updates, blah, 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 blah. It's just all the focus shifts to 2024. Did you see X-Plane 12.1? I did. Yeah, still not interested, Glenn. Just not for me, man. 80 months. My goodness. 80 months. There you go, friends. That is the longest standing member of the channel. Can we get some blame Dans in chat, please? This is what happens when you're old and senile and the longest standing viewer. You just get blamed for everything. And without Blame Dan, we wouldn't have a lot of nice things here on the channel, friends. So, Daniel, thank you for 80 months. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe it's already been 80 months, man. Bananas, dude. Absolutely bananas. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for everything that you do behind the scenes and dealing with me and all my bullshit and, you know, all that fun stuff, Daniel Barry. Appreciate you, man. Can't wait to hang out again in 26 days, 27 days. That's like 1 year per year of age, right? Yes, sir. I'm so senile, I can't even remember how to unsubscribe. Nice. Touche. Touche. The member goat has spoken. Yes, he has. The member goat. 80 months of taking the blame. You got it, man. You got it. Although he didn't get blamed that much previous. Blame Dan has really become its own thing over the last like 3 or 4 years. Dan has got a lot of blame over those years. Rightfully so, though. Rightfully so, Chad. I mean, it is Dan's fault at the end of the day. Cannot blame the content creator. It is always, you know, the one in the background. Have you been an ATC person? Have I ever been? No. Jonathan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Even when he's not here, it's his fault. That's even more so his fault, Mopar. Because that's when you know he's doing something in the background. Pulling wires, logging into this, logging out of that, doing some weird shit. 100%. When he's not here, that's when real bad stuff happens. Absolutely. Damn him. Sneezing. Nice. Pulling levers and hustling in the background, spreading germs. Exactly. Must be a Dan thing. I have a friend named Dan and we're always saying, damn it, Dan. It's just easy. Just blame. They take the blame well. Yep, Stan's fault to why I'm working late. Tim, you're still at work, dude? You're really working for that vacation in Vegas, aren't you? Holy. This man, you better not have to lift up your phone once to deal with work when you're in Vegas that week. You know what? As a matter of fact, tell him you're taking Monday off as well, Maverick. Tell him you're taking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday. You start your new job next week? Hey, nice, Dothan. Sweet, man. All the best with that, dude. All the best with that, my friend. He kept, how's things? Good, man. How are you, Star? Good to see you back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Doing some American Airlines ops this evening. Phoenix to San Francisco. We finally have a third-party San Francisco. Have they announced where the expo will be after Vegas? No, they do that at the end of every expo, Samuel. So at the end of this expo in Vegas in a couple weeks, we'll know where 2025 will be. So we can start planning, can start getting excited. I'm thinking it's going back East Coast. More central East Coast. I'm thinking it's going to be Atlanta, Chicago, or what did I say? Or Orlando, Atlanta, Chicago, Orlando. Jesus, dude, I need to put the pen down, chat. That's where I'm thinking it's going to be. One of those three. I could totally see it going back to Orlando. Orlando's like it's kind of like Vegas in an essence of, like there's just so much to do in Orlando. There's so many places you can go. Drive out to the Space Center. You go out to the ocean. You could drive down to Miami. You could drive to Tampa. There's a lot of things that you can do in Florida. A lot of things that you can do. And you got, even in Orlando itself, you have like what? You've got Disney, you've got Epcot, you've got all these other places, you know what I mean? So drive to Tampa, your ass, I would at least hope your ass could drive from Tampa to come and see me in Orlando. Not me drive to Tampa to see you. No, you're going to come up and you're going to hang out with the crew. You going to drive from Tampa. I mean, I guess we could drive to Tampa too. Tampa's nice. I'm still pulling for Seattle. There's no way they're doing West Coast again, Flatboy. I mean, I think that they will eventually do Seattle. They'll have like some like Microsoft, you know, partnership with Microsoft, and they'll do some cool shit, you know what I mean? But I definitely think that next year it's going to be more central / East Coast. Because if you think about the last expos, it was supposed to be Vegas. That got canceled in COVID. Then it was San Diego, which is as West Coast as you can get. Then it was in Houston, which is also kind of centrally west, I would say. And then now we're back in Vegas this year. So that's 3 years in a row where it's kind of like, you know, West Coast, central West Coast. So that's why I think it's going to be a lot more central, if not East Coast this year. I don't think we'll ever do New York or Boston or anything like that, just too expensive. So I think Atlanta, because of the history with Delta, the Delta Museum, all the things that could happen with that, I think that would be a possibility. Chicago, because they've already mentioned Chicago, I think Chicago would be really cool to see as well, with Midway and O'Hare and lots of easy transportation in there. Or back down to Orlando, because they've already done it there. They know the recipe works for Orlando, so. Oh, if it's in Chicago, absolutely. I mean, they also could do it in St. Louis or something like that too, right? Bring it up to Missouri. Somewhere like that. So Minnesota, I guess you could do MSP as well. Yeah, that could also probably be a possibility, but I don't know. I can drive to Orlando or Atlanta. See, there you go. Trying to update Sim Update 15, and it's been stuck saying checking for updates for like 10 minutes now. The servers might be busy, Austin. There's a lot of people probably flying right now. I say keep it West Coast all the time. West Coast is the best coast. We all know that. Hey, man, I ain't arguing with you. I just don't, like, logically, I know people would probably be a little bit more inclined. Like, I know some people that aren't going because of how, you know, how far it is to get to Vegas from the East Coast and how expensive it is. So, you know, like, I've had people reach out and spoke to, like, friends and stuff who are just not going, you know? Come to Alabama, Cap, we'll take you gator hunting. Jesus Christ. I ain't going anywhere near those fucking dinosaurs, man. No way. Get me as far away as possible from anything like that. No. I refuse. Put me up in an igloo. We'll go ice fishing, eh? Nothing bites you down there. Maybe a pike or two, but... Cap, my money's on Atlanta because it's Delta's 100th year. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Ray. Yeah, that could be a possibility as well. Yeah. Hog hunting? It'd be kind of fun. Could we take a helicopter and just blast them with a fucking AR? I've seen so many weird videos. Like, I don't even know if I would do that, to be honest with you, dude. I don't know if that's my shit. I have a hard time. I love animals. I don't know, man. Is the yoink guy in disguise? What? Who, me? East Coast is way better. As an East Coaster, I'm going to have to disagree. West Coast is definitely best coast. Much better weather. Much better weed. Much better everything, in my opinion. Yeah. Maybe I'm biased, but West Coast, best coast for sure. I'm on that roll. Yeah. Gep, do you think Facebook... do you think Flightbeam will beat BM World with SFO? Hard to tell, Captain Zem. I mean, Flight Beam does incredible work. Incredible work. So it's hard to think that somebody's going to beat them. My bet's probably that Flight Beam is going to look a little bit better, and it's probably going to be a little bit better on performance. But if you've got a beastly rig and you're already getting 100 FPS or something, I mean, I know some people don't care as well, right? Some people just want a third-party San Francisco, and they're okay with having either one of these two. So, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Rain Man. I agree. East Coast, I mean, listen, East Coast and West Coast, they're both equally as nice. The East Coast has some of the best people, especially when you get into, like, you know, Maine and some of those states and stuff. New Hampshire, those places, Connecticut. Great people. Same as up here in Canada. You know, the more people you see and stuff, so. Chat, we've sold 33 t-shirts. How cool is that? I didn't think people would actually... 33, that's pretty impressive, considering we only, what, the other day we put them up. 33 t-shirts we've sold. We've got 33 summer camp attendees. Nice. Come to the dirty south. Listen, man, my weather, my ass, bro, I almost died in Houston. Like, that shit was like... Man, I've never felt that level of heat and humidity at the same time. I don't even know how it's physically possible, man. I will say, though, coast aside, mountain living is awesome. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. You grew up in that heat? Man, oh man, oh man. That's why you're such a tough SOB, man. I'm telling you, dude, that shit'll... It makes you into a man real quick. Having to be out there and deal with that, man. Jesus, dude. Like, I remember, like, passing, like, workers outside and stuff like that and being like, bro, I'd be on the ground after an hour just dying. Houston is a different type of south. It's all the humidity that comes off the Gulf of Mexico, man. Dude, I'm telling you, like, I'll never forget, like, I remember stepping off the plane. Sorry, not stepping off the plane because we were connected to the jet bridge, but as soon as I stepped out of the airport, and that was one of the coolest days that we were there, and I was just like, oh my God. I remember going to get the rental car and just being like, this is disgusting. And, the next couple days were just brutal. Now, they were going through a big heat wave when we were there. But, I mean, it was like... What did it get up to? I think it was like 109, 111 with like 85% humidity. Like, what? How does that exist? Extreme cold or extreme heat, stuck in one of those for the rest of your life. How do you choose? Fuck. I don't know, Dan. That's tough, man. Only time we could hang out was at nighttime. Dude, most of the days, if you think about it, most of the days we spent either at the expo or literally in my hotel room because we had all the chairs and the big couch. We were there in our bedroom, in my little room thing, or yeah. And then we would go out at night. We'd go out for dinner. We'd go plane spotting, hang out, drink some beers, have some puffs, you know. I take minus 50 up here in Canada versus that shit any day. Yeah, that's where, like, I think the way that I'm built, Daniel, I think, like, I would take, yeah, I would take probably the cold, the extreme cold over the heat. Top of descent's at 137 miles. We're off on a quartering headwind now. It's starting to calm down a little bit, 59 knots, quartering off the nose. We just passed Palmdale. LA is over there under that blanket of clouds, I believe. Yeah, LA was back there past Palmdale, Santa Monica, LAX. now we're on our way. We'll be arriving on the Surfer 4 arrival. Looking good. Love the ortho out here in California. It's absolutely fantastic. Jeff, if you never fly out here because this is some of the best ortho in the sim. Bar none. West Coast ortho. That's why I love doing West Coast sauce. That's why pilotage is so much fun to me, because the ortho out here on the West Coast is just phenomenal. It's probably the best in the sim. Hands down. Hands down. There's other great places in the sim, but yeah, the ortho photos down here. The ortho photogrammetry. So many good short hop options. Yes, you can do anything down here, man. You can fly anything. You're interested in the Flight Factor V2. It's pretty good on its 9th update in Alpha. It's better than the PMDG 777 and P3D as of now. Listen, Mayday, again, man, I'm not here to start arguments with you, man, but like, the airplane has no speed restrictions, no altitude restrictions, and no VNAV. And you're coming in here trying to tell me that it's better than the PMDG for P3D, which has been out for like 10 years now. Come on, man. No, listen, if you enjoy the 777 by Flight Factor, sure, no problem. That's okay. But again, you gotta... Let's keep things realistic here, right? We both know that it's not better than the PMDG 777 in any way whatsoever. Maybe modernness is the only one, but no, I'm not interested in the Flight Factor 777. No, thank you. No, thank you. By the time the PMDG releases, I think that it's going to be a much better bang for your buck, if you will. Cap, you seen the winds in San Fran? They were gusting 21 earlier. San Francisco weather, 270, 20 gusting 29. 10-mile visibility, few at 1,000, few at 1,800, scattered at 20,000. Sorry, 18,000, 20,000. Jeez, man, that's crazy. PMDG is top dog along with FS Labs, followed by Fenix. Yeah, well, like I said, man, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but again, like this is what I'm talking about. Other people come into streams and they try and convince you that a product that they like is better than, you know, other products, and yeah. I use both. It does not have VNAV. Its systems are very, very good. I mean, again, dude, I'm not here to argue with you, man. If you enjoy the product, that's great. I'm glad you're happy with it. But again, let's keep things a little bit realistic here, man. Like, it's, you know, a product without a VNAV that costs $100 US or $80 US is not going to be better than a, you know, a PMDG product. I'm sorry, man. I just can't. I think we keep things realistic, keep things in check. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. It sucks that nobody can create content with it right now. So, man, it's the second time my radio stack has died on me. Weird. I wonder if that's from like a sim update or something like that. But it's the second time like it just stops spinning all of a sudden. Like I'll spin it too fast, and then the radio stack just turns off.
That's what we used to do all the time.
It's weird.
Yes, sir.
I wonder, will it switch frequencies? No, it's completely done. Interesting. Yes, Oakland Center is online, which is nice. Oakland Center, good evening. American 686, flight level 360.
American 686, Oakland Center, radar contact 360.
Goodness, the iFly 737, forgot about that one. Yep, it's going to be a good one too, man. How they don't have VNAV, been working on it for 4 years. I think they've been working on it for longer, dude. I really don't know, Mav. I don't know, man. Like I said, Flight Factor is honestly one of those biggest mysteries to me when it comes to like plane development and stuff like that. Like these guys are just, it's a mystery, man. A mystery, you know? I'm not saying you're biased, Mayday. I'm not saying you're biased at all. I said I think you're really enjoying the Flight Factor 777 right now in X-Plane 12, which is great, but I just don't think you can categorize it even with the other guys. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're biased at all. I'm just giving you my opinion.
American 686.
Sorry, go ahead for 686.
Yes, sir. Clear direct Gnarly and the remainder of the Surfer 4 arrival. Maintain 360.
All right, clear direct gnarly, and then the remainder of the Surfer 4 arrival will maintain 360, American 686.
Thank you, sir.
All right, direct gnarly.
Center, good evening, American 21.
So he's basically keeping us straight in. And then that's going to change our top of descent a little bit, chat. That brings our top of descent to 90 miles. So pretty good.
Oakland Center, Frontier Flight 3482, Riv Taxi.
Can your plane take a detour to Ontario and pick me up from work? We're already past Ontario, unfortunately. We left you in the dust. We're quite a ways past you now, Mav. We're quite a ways past you. We're up past Palmdale, close to Avenal, Lost Hills, wonderful pistachios and almonds. Chat. What in the hippie bullshit did we just find? Lost Hills, wonderful pistachios and almonds. What is this? That's the actual name of the airport. It's called Wonderful Pistachios and Almonds.
The Las Vegas airport via the
I feel special tonight that we found this, chat. Lost Hills, California.
Hold on, let me check that.
That is some hippie. They're out here growing some nice electric lettuce, chat. I bet you. You laying there? You getting some nice.
707, Roger. You should get a PC.
What is that? It's like down here somewhere.
Not here yet.
It's like a. It's almost like a grass strip. I don't even know if we'll see it. It's definitely a farm strip. Yeah. The company Wonderful Pistachios and Almonds is where they ship pistachios from. I don't know. Next GA community flying to this airport. This airport is nuts. That's the cartel strip. Yeah. Chop and drop. Somewhere down there, chat. Beneath us. It says it's like over here somewhere.
Gets cleared to the Las Vegas airport via the Choro 1 departure shuffle transition. Then as
I think. Where is it on Navigraph?
And maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 370.
Okay, there's the little like
10
town.
minutes after departure.
It actually might be.
Squawk 1724.
Is it that right there? No, it can't be that.
98 cleared to Las Vegas Airport via the Choro 1
It's going to be like up here a little bit more.
10 minutes after, we're departing with you, squawking 1724, Legion 98.
Legion 98, your read back is correct. The wind currently at
I think that's it right here.
At Niner, and the
it's definitely like a grass strip or something.
14 for departure.
We call hippie crunchy granola. I think that's for the Wonderful Pistachios brand. Is it? Okay.
Southwest 2881 for direct Diamond, and the remainder of the Diamond 5 arrival maintain 360.
Pistachio 3 times fast, chat. Try and do it right now. I'm waiting. Is the toolbar pushback pro good? If you don't have GSX, then yes, it's a great option.
Oakland Center, Frontier Flight 3482, ready to go, 1 left.
Frontier Flight 3482, the San Francisco wind 27018, gusts 26.
California and Nevada have an airport named Jackass near Las Vegas.
Takeoff, Frontier Flight 3482.
Nice. I've been meaning to watch them all again, Andre. It's been a long time since I've sat down and watched the all the movies. So I should probably do it soon. Yeah, you can't get GSX. You are correct. Yeah. All right, let's have a look, see what the weather is doing. Look, Captain Canada's coming in, so we got to have nice, spicy winds, chat. 270, 20 gusting 29. Now, the good thing about this is they're blowing right down the runway. Still going to be challenging because there's going to be that much added speed. That much less speed. But at least they're blowing down the runway. Not going to be like some crazy crosswind. So we're going to go 270 at 29. So we're going to plug in for our winds.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, United.
We're going to go with.
13, taxi runway 1 left.
Oh, there's our shortcut, chat.
Alpha, left onto Kilo.
Direct
right
to Gnarly.
Onto 10
Someone just
right.
cutting off our plan.
Taxi down runway 10
2990
right. On the Echo.
On the altimeter.
Join Alpha
and the temperature is 16 degrees. We are planning for 28 right.
Okay.
So we're going to pin the 28 right approach. 28 left is closed, chat. Keep that in mind. 28 right.
Pistachio. You owe me $5.
I'm going to give it to you again.
That's not fair to get Amy to do it.
You're going to make a left onto
Dan,
Kilo.
huge enough floaties to you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thank you.
Right.
Nah, Steve, I ain't ever
Make a
doing
right
flaps
onto
3
Echo,
again, man.
and then
No.
join Alpha
That
and
is,
Mike 1.
there's something that doesn't feel right to me when I do flaps 3, dude. My approach is just all over the place.
Right,
Nope.
that,
I'd rather
left on
just
Kilo,
add like
then,
my V
right
approach
on the
speed. I
10
think I'm going to
right,
make it like
backtrack,
150
join
knots.
Alpha, and then Mike 1.
That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to
You're gonna
add
join
speed
Echo.
onto my
You
V-app
make a right onto Echo
to compensate for the
right,
headwind component,
and on Echo,
if that
you'll
makes
join
sense.
Alpha and Mike 1.
What do you think of the DC?
That's right on
What do you
Echo,
think of DC for the
backtrack
Expo?
on
We have the
10
Air and Space Museum. I
right.
think it'd be
Sorry
cool.
about this. I'm
Yeah,
trying to write this down.
nice big airport too in Dulles.
We're at signature taxi, or Atlantic taxi.
Is it almonds or almonds? No, definitely almonds.
Via Victor.
Almond, chocolate covered almonds.
Charlie departure?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can take Charlie. So Victor Charlie 30 left for Thrive 707.
Roger. Frontier Flight 3482, Oakland Center radar
Absolutely,
contact,
Andre.
climb and maintain
Yeah.
flight level 370 unrestricted.
Salted almonds, good too. What does everybody feel about cashews? What do we think about cashews, Jack?
1403, did you get it
Big
now?
fan.
Right on the
Big
Echo,
fan of
join
salted
Alpha
cashews.
and Mike 1.
Probably one of my favorite
Right on the Echo,
nuts.
join Alpha, Mike 1 for United 1413.
Readback is correct. Now,
Potatoes
due to
or
the construction
potatoes?
And runway 28 left being closed.
Almonds over cashews? That's Jesus. How could one say that? How can anybody say that? Almonds are good too. I like almonds, but there's no way cashews are far better than almonds. Come on. Pistachios. Do you know where in the Phoenix Discord I can find the file to hide the cabin? Carson, I believe if you just search, I believe there's like a search feature just for search for cabin visibility.
American 2124, descend via the Surfer 4 arrival, runway 28 right, San Francisco altimeter 2991.
Pistachios, almonds, cashews.
28 right, 2991, we'll descend via the Surfer 4
Candied
arrival,
pecans? Oh
2124.
man, yeah, I mean, I didn't know we're getting into that kind of stuff. We're starting to get into that some of stuff. I mean, oof. Gap, is the glass half
And
full
the
or
aircraft
half
that
empty?
you
Half
called,
full, always.
last digits 26.
Always.
What was the call sign again? You're coming in muffled.
Cashews are the best nuts. I would agree. Yeah. I like almonds, pistachios, and cashews. Cashews probably number one. I agree.
Oakland Center, good
You agree with
evening.
Dan?
Traffic,
Oh,
we're gonna maintain
blame
flight
Dan.
level 340.
Blame Dan. Roasted pecans with a touch of salt. Be nice. Chat, stop. You're making me hungry, man. Come on.
United 372.
It's not nice. Do you recommend waiting for flight beam for both airports?
Go ahead,
As a
I'll put them in when you're
conscious
back.
buyer, I would say yes.
Local.
Yeah. I would say wait for both and then make your choice. See which one's better, see which one's cheaper.
Push at your discretion and give me a
You know
call
what I
when you're
mean?
ready to taxi.
Push our discretion, we'll call you back.
Thursday night streams, but on another note, it's
American
half full. Yes.
2126, proceed direct.
Caramel.
And the
Caramel.
remainder of the
Caramel
Surfer 4
kern.
arrival, maintain 360.
Caramel.
Alright, we'll go direct and gnarly, and then for the remainder of Surfer 4, and we'll maintain 360, American 2126.
Remember, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. If you haven't checked out the t-shirts, which are up above, if you haven't picked up your Captain Canada Summer Camp t-shirt, please consider doing so. Love to see everybody rocking out in their summer shirts. Also, when you do get your shirts, chat, feel free to post a picture up on the Discord or something like that if you're comfortable showing yourself to the Discord. It'd be awesome to see everybody in your t-shirts. With almonds, I smoke them with hickory and then candy them. Ooh.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you think Flight Beam would do a better job? I mean, historically, I would say that yes, Flight Beam does make better scenery, but we'll have to wait and see, right? I don't know. Show myself? Okay, see, there you go. Well, not that way. Let's keep that for Vegas, Mark. Let's keep that for Vegas. Do we need to bring any bail money while we go out? Smooth peanut butter over crunchy? Psycho. Crunchy, man. Like, there's literally nothing better than a crunchy peanut butter.
The Surfer 4 arrival to San Francisco altimeter 29901, 28 right.
We'll descend via the Surfer 4, 29901, 28 right, American 686. All right, we're cleared to descend via the Surfer. If we have a look at the Surfer here, 240 at 6,000 feet at Eddy. So that's what we're planning.
2003, you can descend via the Bodega 3 arrival to San Francisco altimeter
6,000 feet.
All right,
It's good.
The Bodega 3 arrival 20901.
Bodega, he's coming in from the other way.
Frontier Flight 3482, clear direct.
Interesting. Mark, are you wonder if he's going to get there before us?
3482.
That's Mark. I know that's Mark. So where are you coming in from? I don't hate crunchy. It's just a different texture. True. Crunchy's for lunatics? No, dude. Listen, when we're in Vegas, I'm going to make you a crunchy peanut butter sandwich with strawberry jam. Dude. Substance. You need like... Bro, it's so good. So good. From Salt Lake? Ooh, nice. It's a long flight, too. Flight beam almost always has better performance and better details, but in terms of details, not everyone notices. So if you aren't too familiar with the airport, you shouldn't notice much differences. I would agree. Yeah. Blasphemy. Try the Aussie roast chicken with Vegemite? No. 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 I've had Vegemite before. No. Zero interest in that. Zero interest. Hand fuel coconut and the other salted caramel cashews are the best. Oh, dude. The hand fuel, man, less. They give those out on WestJet still. Yeah. Yeah. I was ordering that shit by the box load on during COVID. Chopper, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day, man.
And
first intermission, Edmonton 0, Dallas 0. Well, that's right. They're playing tonight. Watch that after the game.
Victor and Bravo.
We're talking about making cicada. What's that? What the hell is that, Tom? Am I missing something?
Center American 2126 approaching top descent.
Nutella sandwich slaps. Yeah, big fan of Nutella. Honestly, though, as I'm older, I have trouble with Nutella because, like, it's just oil.
All right, we'll descend on the Surfer 4.
Gives me terrible heartburn. Cicada the bugs? Well, you're going to eat cicadas? Or am I reading this wrong?
American 778, Oakland Center.
Now I want creamy peanut butter and strawberry jam. Nice. Telling you, dude, slaps. All right, we are 8 miles from top of descent, chat. We've got 6,000 bugged up. That is going to be our descent altitude. Nutella and chewy chips, ahoy s'mores.
Approved as requested and give NorCal.
We in the Himalayan salt pistachios. I need to order more of the cashews. So good, dude.
Center, good evening. Sorry for the long wait. This is American 778, flight level 360, almost 17 miles from Mark.
American 778, Oakland Center, roger, radar contact, squawk.
Ever have peanut butter and Oreos? No.
3503 in the box.
I haven't. Kind of their delicatessen in certain countries. Really? Ugh, dude, I don't know if I could do that, man. 3 miles to descent. Let's start now. Push that in. Descent mode. Beautiful. There she goes. Seatbelt signs are coming on. Beautiful.
Stride 707, clear direct Palmdale.
Palmdale, 77.
American 2124, NorCal approach 133.905.
133.905, American.
I know, I wish, man. Where do you, like, I don't even know where's the closest Culver's to, like, me in Canada? I don't even know, man. I'd love to get me some Culver's. They don't have Culver's in Vegas. I already checked. I would have put that on the menu. Do I not get to try it? Peanut butter, banana, and mayo sandwich? Okay, listen. I had a buddy growing up. He used to eat peanut butter. He used to eat, mayo banana sandwiches. Bro, I could never. But you're the second person that I've seen. So, yeah. NorCal approaches online. 133.
3395.
3395. Good. Telling you try it? No. Absolutely not. No.
1413, roger, thank you.
I cannot put mayonnaise and banana together in a sandwich. My brain physically would not allow that to happen.
778, reset your transponder.
There's no way. There's no way I could convince myself. Now, peanut butter banana sandwiches? Absolutely. 100%. 100%.
United 3318, descend via the Surfer 4 arrival, down altimeter 29990.
Magician, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Closest Culver's in Vegas is either in Utah or Bullhead City. Wow, that's too far. Not doing that. Have you made the Expo channel yet? Not yet, Mark. No. About 2 weeks out from the event, I'll open it up, Mark.
69, descend via the Silicon 6 arrival, runway 30 left, San Jose, altimeter 2988.
Via Silicon arrival, Shadow 69.
The mayo helps the peanut butter slide down. Fuck that, dude. No way, man.
Oakland Center, American
No, ain't no way.
Your northern boundary, 370.
American 407.
Ain't no way.
Center, radar contact 370.
Banana ice cream, that'd be good. Yeah. Yeah. We had some
2881, descend via the
banana cream pie when we were in California for World Flight. That was fantastic.
2990.
Love me some banana cream pie. Absolutely. No problem. Or some, what do we have too? Some banana pudding?
American 686, NorCal approach 133.905. Good night.
33 and 95. Thanks for ETC. Have a great night, American 686.
See ya.
Do we have ATIS? We do. Information Alpha. Good. Banana pudding.
080, please. You were not clear for
I won't say what I want to say. I won't do it. You better not. I already know what you're thinking. Dangerous.
Heading down search
NorCal approach. Good evening, American 686. Flight level 250 descending Surfer 4. We've got Alpha on board.
American 686, open their NorCal approach, you can expect the ILS runway 28 right approach, census altimeter 2990.
We'll expect the ILS 28 right approach 2990, American 686. All right, we're looking good, chat. We've got ATIS Alpha. We're expecting 28 right. Everything that we planned in Phoenix is coming over to you. Is there a reason why you don't fly as much in Asia? Very nice scenery there. There are some great scenery, Savage. Yeah. I just... It's just one of those places that I just have never really flown on. I do want to expand more, especially with Microsoft 2024 coming out and more longer haul airplanes coming, like the MD-11, the 777, the A330 eventually. I do want to start kind of branching out. You are correct. There are some amazing sceneries, Singapore and in through Vietnam and Thailand and all those places. You're right. There's some amazing sceneries. So we'll start, man. Don't you worry. Joe, the Builds A320 and Neo has a cabin just as realistic as the Phoenix. Will you be flying it? I will be, Garen. Yes, this weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're going to be in the Builds A320 Neo. How do you make your grilled cheese? Butter or mayo toasting the bread? Butter. Always, Josh. Mayo, too. I've used mayo when I've been out of butter. Mayo works equally as well, if not maybe even a little bit better.
Maintain 230 knots and stars.
Uncrustables are fantastic. Yeah, there's a couple of things that I want to get on my trip to the US this year. I forget the things that Patrick always eats. I forget what they're called. I want to get some Uncrustables, and I want to get the Snickers ice cream bars. Flyboy got me hooked on those when we went to California and in Houston. Do we have them in Houston? I don't think we had them in Houston. We had them in California. Man, crack. Also, I was on crack. The A320 and Neo performance is okay. It could get optimized, but everything could. So, okay. When will your first flight be in Microsoft? Where will my first flight be in the new sim? I don't know yet. Yeah. World Flight, yeah, we had a bunch on World Flight. Mayo is like, I don't know, depends. Make a fry sauce and it's all good. You can, yeah. Fine was able to buy a Blue Chips JetBlue used to have on board. They used to sell them and then they disappeared. Ooh. Entenmann's. Thank you.
NorCal approach, American 2126, passenger, flight level 240 on the Surfer 4.
Alright, I got an American 2126 NorCal approach.
Those are my favorite Snicker ice cream bars. You don't have those in Canada? We don't. No.
Alright, we'll expect the ILS.
We don't, man. They're so good, dude. Poor man's grilled cheese. Take some buttered toast, slap on some cheese in the middle, then microwave it for 30 seconds. Instant Sammy? Jesus. No, I can't get on board with that. That would be so soggy and disgusting, Dan. Ugh. No. No. If you, like, poor man, what's the difference between putting the microwave for 30 seconds and slapping it in a pan? Nah, I could never do that, dude. That would just be a... Ugh. No. The only thing I don't like about the Innie Builds A320 and Neo is the sounds. Oh, what's wrong with the sounds? Salad dressing over mayo? Well, yeah.
Sir, there's no limit here that 10 right. It's only 12 or 30 for toast.
The toast is so dry it doesn't soak up the butter as quick. Nah, I don't think you're selling me on this concoction, Daniel. This is not good.
Okay, we're gonna have you turn around. You're taxiing to 30 left, please. 30 left via, I believe that's Yankee.
That's a Miracle Whip. I don't really. They're both as good. Sounds are not as realistic. Okay, interesting. Sending you a care package. We can't have you doing such things. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. At first I was sitting here wondering why I'm making dinner now, and then I realized it's because of this conversation. Gee, I'm telling you, dude. Now I'm hungry. I'm sitting here talking about all this nice food.
Yeah, very good evening. Lacasse, approach Delta 2003 with information Alpha for the Bodega 3 arrival into San Francisco.
Sounds just okay. Too much wind noise like the A310. Got you. Yeah, I wish there was a way to turn that off. Is there a way? There might be a way in the tablet to turn down some of the sounds.
2990, spec 28 right, and we have a request.
Do you think mac and cheese and Frank's red hot sauce would belong together? You could do that. Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
I'll see what I can do.
The girlfriend just broke up with you? Uh-oh. That sucks, buddy. Sorry to hear that, man. You can go flight sim as much as you'd like. The summer of flight sim, that's what they call it, Caleb. The summer of flight sim.
30 left ILS, shadow 69. The freaky call sign.
No thought.
Sherwin 551, runway 2 right, clear to land.
Clear runway 2 right, Sherwin 551.
Too soon, Dan. Too soon, Dan. Too soon. Summer of George. Fuck, I love that show, dude, so much.
2003.
American 2124, turn left heading 270 to maintain 6000.
Look at those visuals, chat. Beautiful. Looking great.
Bison 26 at Clyde, third ILS, runway 30 left approach.
Classic chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A, pickles, and a good time, dude. Put on a little bit of Polynesian sauce on that bad boy. Yes, sir. That is a tasty sandwich, if I do say so myself. You get tired of those views? No, it's absolutely stunning. The reflection of the sun off the wing, which is then accentuated by the reflection off the ocean, the water. Come on. Come on. How many bottles of Chick-fil-A sauce are you bringing back to Canada after Vegas? It's a great question. I don't know, Matthew. I think what I may do is I may just take a trip when I get home. The fiance and I were talking about going on a little drive down to the States, maybe for a weekend or something, towards the end of summer. So I might just go when I do that with her, just go to a Walmart down there. It's a lot easier because I can just like put it in a box and have it. The problem with like being down in Vegas is I'd have to ship it back home, which could be a pain in the ass. You know, shipping sauce all the way up there. I guess I could just bubble wrap them, but yeah. What time is it up there in Ottawa? It is 9:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m. Girlfriend broke up with me and I celebrated as soon as she left my house. See, there you go.
We are direct Wilson on the Silicon 6.
The views are nice from this arrival, but I think that the Bodega 3 views are better. Well, yeah, because you actually passed right by downtown, right? You see the Golden Gate. You get to see all of that. Here you kind of see like the valley. What is this? The San Jose Valley? I guess, I don't know, the San Jose Valley or something like that.
Got it, 372 over short limit 2, make left, taxi to the gate, approach there.
All right, we're going 2990 was the altimeter that he gave us. I got the ground spoilers out. We're slightly above profile just because there's a speed restriction, 250 knots. Wonder what happened if I told her to blame Dan. I don't know why, but you know of the show, you know what I'm referring to, would be nice. A lot of Hot Ones interviews one day. Let's see. So I gotta listen to ATC. I'm not sure if I understand the question, Cal. ATC? I don't think it was for me, was it?
Right turn 110 down to 5,000, Delta 2003.
I don't think it was for me. Might have been.
26 confirms you copy that approach plan.
Yeah, I've got clear approach at Clyde at little like 30 left, ILS.
Kev, did you buy San Francisco? It was given to me. It was given to me for a review product.
Alright, Shadow 69, proceed direct Clyde, cross Clyde outer above 4,000, cleared ILS from
Remember, Chad, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Think we can hit 150 likes by the time we get this bad boy down on the ground? Do me a solid. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Going auto brake low today. Ground spoilers are armed.
If you just,
I think he gave you 270 heading maintain 6. No, I don't think that was me. I'm way too early for that. How do you know when to activate approach phase? Based on your speed.
American 686, turn left heading 270, please.
Left turn 270 for American 686. You're 100% right. 276,000. Hello, go on heading, please. Hello? Heading?
2124, turn right heading 030.
Right heading 030, American 2124.
American 686, please turn left 270, please. Thank you.
We're turning.
Thank you.
Chat, be nice.
2003, turn right heading 190.
190, 2003.
I was very confused why he's like turning us.
2003, descend and maintain 3,000.
I think
2003.
I think he's giving priority to Mr. Mark over there. That's why. Can you ask ATC for the latest pilot? No, I don't want to be that pilot. No.
American 778, NorCal approach.
Alright, we gotta pause this music. Got a lot of background noise. And his microphone is not the best. Sounds like he's like in a, he's like super far away from his mic.
Delta 2003, 3 miles from Dumba, fly heading 250, maintain 3,000 until established. Cleared ILS runway 28 right approach.
Alright, right turn to 250, maintain 3,000 to establish on ILS Delta 2003.
American 2124, reduce speed 230.
We're at 230, American 2124.
Okay, American 2124, reduce speed 200, turn right heading 120.
Reduced to 200
I think he's getting
right turn
all the
120,
vectors in.
American 2124.
American 686, turn right heading 070.
Right turn 070, American 686. Alright, 070 is in.
NorCal approach, KLM 168 at Silicon.
I know Kid is flying the plane, praying for the passengers right now. He's fine.
KLM 168,
Maybe on X-Pilot as well for X-Plane. Could be, I don't know.
San Jose altimeter 2988.
2988 and expect 30 left, KLM 168, thank you.
30 left, where are they landing? Is that Oakland?
300, American 300, proceed direct Clyde, cross Clyde at or above 4,000, cleared ILS, runway 30 left approach.
Butter it, hopefully.
Direct Clyde at or above 4,000.
We usually don't have very good approaches in San Francisco, but...
American 2124, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4,000.
Left heading 060 down to 4,000, American 2124.
Giving us nice Victor vectors.
American 686, reduce speed 200.
2006, 86.
NorCal, good evening. Southwest 2881.
200.
Southwest 2881, go ahead.
So BM World has airport supremacy in the Bay Area except for San Jose. They did Oakland and SFO. Yes. No, they didn't do Oakland. Did they? Did they do Oakland? I can't remember. 200.
Us heading 310.
We're going to have to go flaps 1 because that's below our clean speed.
Bison 26, contact San Jose Tower 124.0.
Josh, huge no floaties to you, man. Welcome to first class. Thank you very, very much for the support. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind.
Speed 180.
180, American 686.
American 2126, reduce speed 200.
180, he's sending us through.
West Calipers, hello, this is Papa J2 Kilo Alpha again. We're
Josh, thanks so much for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Welcome to the green team. Hope you enjoy your stay here up in first class, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, 180 on the speed.
American 2124, 3 miles from Dumba, flight heading 310, maintain 4,000 still established on localizer, clear dial left. Runway.
I'm thinking he's going to give us a left turn here sooner than later.
On heading 310, clear dial west 28 right, American 2124.
Delta 2003, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Still land 2003.
You got football as well today. How's the flight going? Good, William. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, November 507 Golf.
We're about to land at some new scenery for the first time.
November, population 2 kilo off
Mr. Daniel Barry, 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much, Dan.
Population 2 kilo off, you need to turn right, sir. Right.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, buddy.
090.
oh, sorry about that, 090 Alpha Papa J2 Kilo Alpha.
Make sure before you take off, you know what's going on because you basically just crash straight to my arrival stream.
Crossed into the arrivals.
686, fly heading 310.
310, American 686.
American 2126, fly heading 090.
All right, 310 on the heading. Thank you again, Dan. Appreciate you guys. If you were lucky enough to get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat to Mr. Daniel Barry. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. We got Cal also upgrading from business class to first class. Huge no floaties to you, Cal. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
We're up to it right at Camp Frame.
051 across the way, 3 left, Ramsey, Alpha, good night.
3 left, Alpha, good night.
American 686, 3 miles from Dumba, fly heading 310, maintain 3,000 still established, clear dial left, runway 3 right approach.
All right, maintain heading 310, we'll descend 3,000, maintain 3,000 to establish clear to ILS 28 right approach. American 686.
American 2126, reduce speed 180.
All right.
180, 2126.
LS switch on.
3318, reduce speed 180.
Good. We're going to descend.
180,
Josh, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. All right, we're going to arm localizer. Good. 18 miles out currently.
NorCal approach, this is Freshet 3019. I'm at 18,500 and 8.7 miles towards flow.
And we're pretty much on glide path right now as well, so we're looking good. Double stream every Thursday, Mike. We have Thursday afternoon and then Thursday evening streams as well. How's Sim Update 15? Awesome, man. Really, really good, actually. I would say the biggest thing that I've noticed is just how smooth the sim feels. Overall, just the overall, the way the sim feels is fantastic.
090, United 3318.
We should be capturing localizer here any moment.
Shadow 69, contact San Jose Tower 124.0.
24.0, nice work, thank you.
American 686, reduce speed 180, maintain 180 left until 5 miles final.
180 till 5 mile final, American 686. Alright, shallow that out.
American 2124, maintain 180 knots or greater till 5 mile final, runway 2 right, clear to land.
American 2024, Roger, 190 will still
We're going to arm approach.
5 and 2 right, clear to land.
Approach is armed.
Alpha 2 Kilo Alpha, turn right heading 300, so right.
Captured on the loc. Love from India. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it, man. Sandeep, good to see you as well, man. Welcome. I don't upgrade my membership message now. A mad refund. Thank you for the content, Cal. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I read it out. Thank you, buddy. I really do appreciate that, man.
310 will maintain 4,000.
Localizer, glide slope, looking good. 13 miles, speed 180. All is swell and well, chat. You can already see the gusts. Already working nicely.
Correction 200.
Ding the cabin.
We'll accept treat 6,000 for the
Get on the ground. I need to go pack.
270.
You know, we had some interesting vectors there. Interesting vectors for traffic. All right, wait for the 2,500 foot call out, then we'll go gear down flaps 2.
2881, reduce speed.
He wants us 180 till 5 miles. V approach speed is 150. The winds have not changed. 20 gusting 29. So, should be a spicy one, Jack. Sandeep's been a member for 5 years, 11 months, and 7 days. Wow. Incredibly close, man. Appreciate you, Sandeep. Thank you. Planning that tomorrow around this time we'll be landing in SFO from Newark. There you go. You're going all the way across the other way.
Clear direct boomerang for budget 6
All right, there it is. Gear down, flaps 2.
Let's go 1169 formation Zulu, clearance to Portland.
Give me about 3 minutes here to clean some stuff up. I'll get some PDCs.
All right, we have been cleared to land, so we'll get our lights, camera, action. Good. Look at that haze, man. It's just incredible. It's like that marine layer kind of pushing in as that sun is setting. Man, incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Sorry, can you repeat KLM 168, sorry?
United 3318, 3 miles down the flight heading 310, maintain 5,000 until established. Cleared ILS, runway 28 right approach.
310, 5,000 until established, clear.
We're about 6.5 now. I'm going to go final approach speed.
KLM 168 at Clyde, cleared ILS, runway.
All the lights are lit up. We're looking good.
At Clyde, cleared
Go flaps
ILS
3.
runway, approach the 30 left.
And coming up on 160 knots, we will go flaps full.
Approach Delta 2003, holding short on Quebec, looking to get to 701.
Alright.
2003, cross runway 28 left, ramp the Alpha.
Alright, cross 28 right, ramp the Alpha, thanks.
Cool.
Cleared ILS, runway 28 right approach.
Jesus. Landing checklist, gear down 3 green, EKMM was showing no blue. Joystick cam's coming on. I tried to catch that for you guys. Sounds are going up.
Have a 2881, maintain 230 knots until RT 180 knots.
Enjoy the arrival, friends. We'll get you down on the ground. My airplane.
230 RT 180 to final
778, reduce speed 180, turn right heading 030.
Reduce speed 180 to right heading 080.
Look at those winds, too. And they're blowing right down the runway.
030.
030 for correction.
American 300, contact San Jose Tower 124.0.
124.0, have a good night, American 300.
American Whitney Tower 124.0.
We get the parking
500.
Check.
November 557 call from Lima. It's not going to make much of a difference. I don't got the rust on here. Sorry about that.
Ooh, it's gusty, chat. Sheesh. Oh shit, recording.
100 above.
I got it, chat. Don't worry. I got it, recording. Ooh, close one. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
And approach American 24's off the right at Echo.
100.
American 2124, cross only 2 left, ramp the Alpha, okay?
40. 30.
Ramp it off American 2024.
Just let it settle. It's a nice one. Perfect, chat. Nice one. Reverses route. Maintain center line. Nose down gently. Decelerating. Again, 191. I feel like the foot per minute's like weird today. Yeah, I cut it a little bit, but... Reverser stowed. Auto rake off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to San Francisco. Dude, those winds were gnarly.
Reduce speed 180 knots for final pressure 3019.
Just, I think a little bit too much on the flare towards the end there, and I think we would have been real good. Just a little too heavy on that flare. Big eight to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to San Fran. Bring you back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Give you some views here of us cleaning everything up.
Alright, November 557 Golf Lima.
So yeah, as I expected, it's a little bit heavy on performance, but like it's not bad. With frame gen on, we're about 50 FPS. A bunch of airplanes on as well. VATSIM. So. William, thank you for the support as well, man. 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you. That's incredibly kind, man. Really do appreciate that. Will you stay to see Alaska 1162 land? That streamer is doing the same flight as you. Where is he? I have no clue where he is.
Yeah, 318, you able to maintain 2190 or 200?
Landing lights are coming off. Nose light to taxi. Strobe lights. We'll leave on for now. AP master start switch is going
yeah,
on.
I appreciate that. 190 until 5.
190 until 5 out, United 3318.
Stop our clocks here as well. Flight time, 1 hour and 46 minutes. Approach American 686 short of 28 left.
Sorry, 686, say again?
We're short of 28 left on Echo.
Sorry, 686, cross runway 28 left, ramp the Alpha.
Ramp the Alpha, thanks for ATC. Have a great night, American 686. Alrighty, beautiful. Everything's good, everything's cleaned up. Get ourselves over to the gate now. We're going to gate Bravo 19. I don't even know if it's going to be able to find it. Bravo 19. We'll see if it will. Oh, it's got it. Okay. Bravo 19, no. And American Airlines. Right. And he gave us Alpha into the ramp, so that's going to be our second left here. Yes, onto Alpha. Good.
3019, reduced speed 180.
One day I'm dropping 50 gifted members. Jesus, dude. That would be epic. So like I said, nice scenery. Again, BM Sim AM World. I think we will have a little tour of the scenery here in a sec, but like I said, I think we've come to agree that they do make good scenery. Performance can be a little bit of an issue. They're a little bit heavy on performance, but like I said, I'd like to see what maybe Flightbeam does with their scenery. But visually, I think the airport looks great. Looks exactly like San Francisco, and more importantly, it's much better than the default handcrafted. I would probably rate this. We'll like go around off my initial opinions and kind of how. I mean, the approach looked perfect. The runway looks good. The approach lights kind of look great as well. So right off the top, I would say yes. Strobe lights need to cough. Thank you. And we'll start up the APU. I would say I'm probably giving it about a 6.5, 7, but we'll see. It might go a little bit higher. I'm gonna go around the scenery and have a quick little look-see. I mean, if you're comparing it to like the default handcrafted, well, it's significantly better than that, you know? So. Yeah, I mean, Flightbeam is usually known for their performance and their visuals. They do pretty good work. You know, I don't think I've run into a Flightbeam scenery that I didn't enjoy, so.
Approach American 2126 vacated 28 right on Tango.
2126, cross runway 28 left, ramp the Alpha.
Alright, crossing 28 left and then ramp the Alpha.
Real tests at night. BM World sceneries are super tough on performance. Okay,
and,
interesting.
Aircraft D57 starting to work on PDCs now, so stand by.
So we are on Alpha, and we're taking Alpha into the ramp, which will then turn into Mike 1.
American 778, 4 miles from Dumba, fly heading 310, maintain 4,000 until stops on the localizer, cleared ILS from which we
I think that it's right here on this right. How long does the new member badge last? Just wondering. 30 days. Speedy Ninja.
That is left heading 310.
30 days.
Left 310, sorry about that.
Right. I mean, it's nice scenery, man. It's real nice scenery. Texturing's great. Performance is... I mean, it's a pretty big airport. There's quite a few airplanes on the ground here as well, and we're still getting in the low 50s, and it's kind of, you know, it's not really moving. Whether you pan the camera around, moves, you lose a little bit there because you're looking at, like, everybody. But it's actually not too bad, to be honest. It's not too bad. EPU bleed is on. Good. Get the nose light off. We're in the ramp area now. And our stand is coming up here. We are Bravo 19. What we're looking for. Still using frame gen? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. What other sceneries has BM World made? Trying to get familiar with them. They've got Phoenix. They've got Miami. They've got San Diego. Chat, what else do they have? I've got quite a few now, man. They've got a pretty decent little catalog going. Seattle. Thank you. Colorado Springs. Okay. That's another one. KSFO.
3019, runway 28 right, cleared land.
Cleared away, Frontier 3019.
American 778, runway 28 right, cleared land.
28 right, clear for one, American 778.
Alrighty, there we go. Beautiful. Upstairs looking good.
APU's
APU's on, bleeds are on, good. Engine number 2 is off, engine number 1 is off. Beacon light is off, seatbelt sign is off, fuel pumps are off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to San Francisco. Let's go ahead and stop our block time on that as well. 1 hour and 56 minutes on the block time. 1 hour and 46 minutes on the flight time. Perfecto, my friends. That was a great stream and a great flight. I really hope you guys did enjoy that one. Again, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Not a bad landing, considering the winds. I would say not a bad landing. Maybe not my best. Definitely not my worst. I think I'm just flaring a little bit too much. A little bit too much. But I had a lot of fun. I really hope you guys did enjoy that one. Again, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. And if you haven't done so, don't forget to take a look at the link above as well for the Captain Canada Summer Camp t-shirts made in-house by Mr. Daniel Barry. I'm not actually physically making them. Teespring is making them, but Dan did that design, and it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and jump inside the aircraft. Nope, wrong button. Sorry. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's go ahead and go to GSX. Let's restart the Kutao script. Good. Let's go to our ground services. Let's close all the doors, disconnect all these things. Yep. Let's go to panel states. We're going to go ready. We're going to activate. Going to get our flaps all the way full. Park brake's going to come off. I'm going to hold brakes for a second here. It's going to lurch itself forward. I'll make sure that all of our lights are on for replay. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Good. And we'll make sure flaps are full, which they are. Wonderful. All right, cool. We can go back and watch the replay. Thanks to Chad, I just got it towards the end as well. So we'll go back and watch the replay. So we'll hit the replay button. Good. So like we're right there, Chad. So we can enjoy a few replays here. Want to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you, everyone, for everything that you guys do. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. So seriously, thank you all very, very much for the support. All the people that have been buying shirts, all the people that have been donating and gifting, and I want to thank you guys so much for support. Everything looked good there. Just the slight little flare there where we kind of just the wind kind of caught us. Other than that, not a bad landing. Perfectly fine. Definitely good little correction there, maintaining center line through the deceleration. Not bad. See, this one gave us a 172 now. So I don't know, man. I feel like I get more consistent numbers while I was using landing rate monitor. I feel like, geez, it does like a first initial like really good job, but every time like you rewatch it, it gives you different numbers and stuff like that. Wasn't a bad one, wasn't a good one necessarily. I would just call that an average landing during these windy conditions. Let's not forget the winds here. The winds were 21 gusting 29, and we were feeling every bit of that. So Maverick dropping the $10 donation as well. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, buddy. That's incredibly kind. Thank you. I truly do appreciate you, man. Can we really take the time to thank Dan Blair for all he does for the awesome guy, even though we blame him for everything. Time to blame Dan for the success too. Exactly. Let's get some blame Dans in chat as well. Guys, thanks so much for coming to hang out. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, but donates with your time and your effort and hangs out and streams, I want to thank you guys just as much, man. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this community. The next time you will see me will be Saturday afternoon. We're going to be in the A320 Neo by AnyBuild, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully I'm going to get some time in tomorrow to be able to fly it. I should be able to get some time in, so we'll be able to get a practice flight or two in for you guys, so I'm not a complete noob when it comes down to the A320 Neo. But I'm looking forward to that. A new Airbus, a new A320 Neo, so should be a lot of fun. We've got Star as well, dropping the $15 donation. Star, thank you again, man. Appreciate you for the $14 donation. Huge no floaties. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Mr. Maverick dropping the 10 bomb, and for Star 777 also showing some love to the channel, dropping the $14 donation. Guys, appreciate y'all being here, man.
Can we really take time to thank Dan Berry for all he does?
Agreed.
Such an awesome guy, even though we blamed him for everything. Time to blame him for the success too.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Huge no floaties to you, Mav. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. All right, guys, have yourselves a great Thursday evening. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. I hope you guys enjoyed the scenery. If you want my final thoughts on the scenery, like I said, personally, if I had to buy, I'd like to also throw out, I didn't pay for the scenery. It was sent to me for review purposes. If I was buying these sceneries, I would be waiting, and I'm just gonna, like, that's my honest opinion. I would just be waiting. There's nothing wrong with this scenery, but when you have two big developers making scenery at the same time, I would wait for the other developer to also release their scenery, see what the price is like, see some comparisons, some screenshots, what you think is better. I think this is a great rendition of it as well. So if you don't care and you just really want a third-party San Francisco, I think this one is very well done as well, and I don't think you would be unhappy with your purchase. So again, thank you all very much for being here. See you guys on Saturday back in the, sorry, not back in, for the first time in the AnyBuilds A320 Neo. Going to be very exciting. Enjoy your replays, friends. Have a great Thursday, have a great Friday, and a great start to the weekend. I will see you all soon. Happy landings, friends. See you.